Nick, welcome back to some more Satisfactory. Now looking even more coppery than ever, man. Look at this.
It's very steampunk, isn't it? It's very steampunk. I like it. I like it a lot. Very
is
shimmery.
Very pointy.
Shiny. It is very pointy. It is very pointy. It's exactly how I like it.
You prefer this to the very flat roof that we had previously?
I definitely do. This is when I had like a glass roof in mind. This is how I envisioned it. Maybe not the 2 tiers, but now that we've got the 2 tiers, it's even better than I envisioned.
So I do think that the single benefit to the 2-tier system is that we can now fly in with our hyper cannons, right? We can kind of run in like this, and ideally we can still kind of fly around. The pointed roof also makes this a little easier because of the fact that there's just more space at the top of the base to actually fly around in, which is nice.
Yeah, you won't hit your head so quickly, basically.
Also, man, between episodes, I found out through random chance that if you take this hypertube over here and use it to kind of point yourself at the other hypertube that goes to oil, you end up flying just staggeringly fast because you can kind of keep some of the momentum from this hypercannon as you land in the other hypercannon.
Oh, right. Okay, let's see.
And you end up going through faster than you otherwise normally would. And it is almost way too fast, man. Is the thing. You go real high.
Absolutely blasted.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, you get right the way across. Like, I can just overshoot. I can go halfway across the bloody map.
Yeah, if you want to come back this way, though, man, you want to be on the in the middle section.
In the news section, yeah. Okay, let me stop my overshoot. I've got so much height here that I'm now above the oil area, but I can, like, stop here, like press S to stop, and then slowly descend towards the new area.
Yes, right? Like it's like too much height. It's way too much height.
That's how much height I have. It's insane. In saying that, I now am out of jetpack fuel, as in not out of fuel, but out of momentum for my one fuel use. So let me land in the water. There we go. Okay, that's
does it nullify all fall damage if you land in the water?
It does, yes. Nice. Yes, I have just taken no fall damage. There's a power slug here. I'm going to grab it.
Oh, good.
This is the nice thing. Not enough space. I need to throw something away, such as
speaking of hard drive space, I think I did scan one more hard drive between episodes.
Oh, nice.
And I actually don't know what we unlocked. Let me have a look here. It just says hard drive scan completed. You can tell I've not even checked. So, okay, is this any good? I see an alternate recipe for modular frames, Nick. Annoyingly, it uses screws.
Oh, you're kidding. Well, I actually also have a hard drive left over from last session, so I will research that then if there's nothing else to be researched in the MAM at this point.
There is a recipe here. We have an option for an adhered iron plate, which is a reinforced iron plate that requires rubber instead of screws.
Ooh.
They are made slower than the regular setup, but rubber is pretty easy for us to come by.
Rubber is pretty easy for us to come by. I think we've got a nice little backlog of it as well.
Also, this recipe that you showed before, you showed the electrode circuit board, which does the rubber and the petroleum coke making the circuit board. The alternative here is using caterium wire to make copper wire.
Yes, I think I like
caterium ingots to make copper wire.
Yeah.
But the thing is, one copper ingot gets 2 copper wire. One caterium ingot can make 8 copper wire. It's 4 times more copper from the caterium.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and we only need caterium for like this, right? For like wires.
The wires, it's currently, that's
copper's needed for a few different things, so that would be quite useful. Let me scan my hard drive that I've got on me then, and let's see what that gives us in 10 or so minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be interesting, man. So the plan, Nicholas, for us now needs to be trains. So what I've got here, by the way, is we have basically the same setup that we have back at home. It's just kind of laid out a little differently. Over here, we have 6 assemblers, all making rotors, and they're all currently fully backed up on rotors over here. And then over on the other side over here, we have 5 reinforced iron plate machines. And so we're making both rotors and reinforced iron plates we're making 24 rotors per minute. We're making 25 reinforced iron plates per minute. So we're making, for all intents and purposes, you can think of it as 24 per minute of both. We are making a few extra of the iron plates. Over here, we can then use that to make smart plating. Smart plating takes 2 of each per minute and makes 2 smart plating per minute. So in theory, we could put down 12 assemblers making smart plating.
Right.
If we wanted
which
to.
would be pretty good, because then that would be what? 24 per minute smart plating?
That's correct.
I guess.
I don't think we need that much smart plating. The smart plating is used for the middle modular engine thing that's part of phase 3 in the top right there.
Yeah.
We need 500 of them. And I think it's 2 smart plating per one of the middle things up there. So we need like 1,000 smart plating in general. But I think, honestly, man, I think what we should do is I think that we should set up our train, which can hopefully stop off at the oil section to pick up the rubber and the plastic, right? Come along, stop off somewhere around here to collect the smart plating. While it's doing that, I'm thinking that, honestly, if we set up a train with multiple carts, we can have the smart plating loaded onto one cart. We can have just like excess rotors and excess reinforced iron plates loaded onto another cart. We could potentially even have screws as well. I think over here we have excess screws that are not doing anything, and like we have excess iron plates that could be turned into screws. I think that we could have quite a few different carts for each different resource, and then over on the other side we could just unload them all and send them really wherever we want them to go.
Okay. Yes, that sounds good. So, I guess my question is, if we want 2 train stations, do we need to unlock the objective, not the objective, but the milestone that is for like signaling, the train signaling one?
No. We only need signaling. We can unlock it. We can unlock it, I guess, because I think we have what it takes to make it. We only need signaling if we want more than one train. The signals are there to make sure the trains don't collide.
Okay.
But if we have one train with a lot of carts on it, the signaling is not required. We're just going to have a train that just goes backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. It's going to ebb and flow like the never-ending, ceaseless waves of the sea crashing into the shore, Nick. That's what.
Yes, which happens to be right next to the train, which is extremely good.
It's it's poetic, Nick. Is what it is.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Good. Okay.
Yeah. The good news as well is that you did turn off last episode, Nick, the production of encased beams.
I did, yeah. So we should hopefully.
I can confirm, Nick, that we are full, double chest full, double crate full on.
Nice on regular steel beams. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good because yes, train tracks, straight up steel beams, right?
Is and that pipes, I think. Yeah, but we've got
pipes.
Both of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And are we turning the car road?
Also known as the crowd, yeah.
As the crowd into the train track.
I think so, man. I think there's not really much reason not to repurpose the crowd.
Okay. That
also known as the croaky road. You know what I mean? Like I think this road,
yeah. Just the sound it makes when you drive over it. It's like very safe. I think very safe. So do we want to build the platform out to the front, or do we want to build it out to like the south? The south is closer.
What do you mean? Fact, like when we're on the train platform.
You've actually already got a path that goes south.
That's correct.
So if you just wanted to use a belt there to take all of the wares and put
I think we should belt forwards.
You want to go
like everything's already west. Pointing forwards.
You want to go west. Yes. You want to go forward. Okay.
I think we should go west, man.
Let me get on that then. Let me start.
Okay, I'm just finalizing these smart plates because they're currently actually not online, which is not ideal. Yeah, there's small little tweaks required here.
Okay,
to bring this to life, you know. But that shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think you need to go crazy wide with the.
You don't want me to extend the whole thing forward.
I think probably not. Like you could do, I guess. But like if we look at the train station, which I cannot make because I don't have any plastic. You got any plastic, man? By any chance?
I've got 57. I don't know if that'd be enough.
That's enough for me to throw down one station at least. So if I do this is what the station looks like, right? And then after that, we need to connect the freight platforms for each like resource, right? So we need potentially like 4 of these, 1 for rotors, 1 for smart plating, 1 for reinforced iron plates, and maybe 1 for screws. So if we had 4 of these, if you imagine, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., that's how wide it needs to be.
Okay, so fairly wide.
Fairly wide, but nowhere near as wide as the whole...
As the whole thing.
The whole
I'll go...
Each platform looks like it's too wide, so we need like 10 tiles width total for the train station and all of the things, I think. Is that right?
All right.
Maybe 12. Something like that.
Yeah, I'll build in some leeway. That's fine. I've got the concrete for it, and I believe concrete is
abundant,
freely accessible via wireless methods anyway, so that should be fine. Let me first of all
it's not as available as you'd think. Just an FYI. Like we have a lot of it, but like it doesn't come into the uploader very fast at all. Like it's very very slow.
That's fine. I've got quite a lot.
You got moves
on my person.
Okay, that's good.
Quite a lot, being like 1,300. So
that's some amount.
Let me shape this up first of all. Let me shape this platform's beard up.
Oh yeah, good shape.
And then
You think you'd make a good barber, man?
I think I would like to think so.
Yeah.
Although I can barely do it on myself.
Right.
So
do you think? I think it might be easier on somebody else, man.
Do you reckon?
I think so. That could be delusional, like because
it's not like tying a tie where it's easier to do on yourself.
No, I don't think so, because you get the full vision, right? Like you can see everything when you're barbering somebody else, right?
Even the back.
Exactly, but just like you can see it from all angles, you can maneuver yourself around. You've got the maneuverability, that you don't have when you're on your own. Like trying to look into a mirror and trying to figure out via that mirror like what the best way of doing it is. Like it's a whole thing, man.
I guess it depends what you practice as well.
If you practice what you preach, that's
exactly.
That's a big one, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to give myself a haircut during lockdown and that didn't go very well.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
something. I did not try that. Because I knew I'd be bad at it, man.
Yeah. I ended up giving it to someone else, the job.
I thought you were going to say the haircut that you had. I gave myself a haircut and I gave it to somebody else. That's the thing. I think it would be easier. Maybe I'm delusional, but I think it would be easier to barber somebody else. I'm not saying I think it's easy, right? I think if you gave me scissors and your hand, I don't think I'd be able to do it well. But I think there's a reason that barbers don't cut their own hair.
That's true. They don't.
And that's because, I think it's one of the same reason that heart surgeons don't perform their own heart surgery. I think it's just easy to do it on somebody else, man.
Oh, I mean, that's speak for yourself, man. I don't know. I just, every now and then, if I've got an issue, get myself on the table.
Yeah.
And just, get the suture out.
Yeah.
And just, straight down the middle.
Yeah. The number of dentists that just do their own fillings, man. Take their own teeth out. Jeez. All right, so I hope this is working. Whether or not it is kind of TBD. I'm a little concerned about one of these, like this guy right here, because trying to put down like a splitter onto pipes, onto belts that already exist is always a dicey endeavor, man.
Oh yeah, I usually just delete the belt, put the splitter down, and then.
Oh, but I think it's kind of working, man.
Okay.
I think it's kind of working. This one might not be working, but that works. Let me just replace this belt, and I think we're probably good. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, so you're building, I see, out the center there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the railway is just beams and pipes. We need more hypertubes, man. Is what we need. Like,
yeah,
I need like a mini cannon that takes me from here to oil, or just another giga cannon that takes me back home. Okay, my cannon could be better, but it's not terrible. What gas over here, man? You been walking around again?
I have, yeah, I have. I've been creating no-go zones for myself, man. Honestly, last episode when I was going around finding hard drives and stuff like that, there were so many gas areas. Yeah. It was insane. You have to. My tactic is just go in and get the thing before you die. Basically, was how I tackled it. Probably not the best way to tackle it, but
so much gas.
4, 5, 6.
Gosh, too much cheese, I think, man.
7, 8. Yeah, I know, right?
12, yeah. I wonder what the most gaseous cheese is. Do you reckon there's a gassy cheese? Is there like a compound in the cheese that makes for a gassier cheese?
I probably.
Yeah, you reckon like lighter colored cheeses are more gassy, or like darker colored cheeses? Maybe you reckon there's a correlation there?
Yeah, I think so. Like no, I reckon no, it's not lighter and darker. It's like greener or less green.
Green cheese.
The greener, the more moldy the cheese.
Oh, I see. Right.
I'm looking at you, Stilton.
Yeah, I think they call it blue, man. I don't know if green is the term.
Yeah, they call it blue, but I look at it and I'm like, I mean, that's green. It's a bit green.
Maybe that's because it's eco-friendly, man.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. It's for all those. It's saving the planet, Isaac, because you're eating cheese instead of meat. Right?
You're eating not only cheese, Nick, but they padded the cheese out with mold, and you're eating that.
Exactly. So less dairy, less cow.
Exactly. Less cow
cows
farts.
involved.
Yeah,
Isaac. Less cows involved.
Exactly, man. Exactly. They've come for the cows, man, and their farts. When are they coming for the humans and our farts?
I know, right? I'm dreading that moment, man.
Right when they pull the methane test ram on you, man.
Imagine, yeah. I'm not.
You're done for.
That moment.
That's it.
I am finished. I am completely finished.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a ton. I got so much junk on me, man.
Yeah,
and that's not the flex that it sounds like. Let me.
Same, honestly, same. Like it's kind of crazy. Like I'm just perpetually out of inventory space. But I'm like, what if I need 500 biofuel? Right?
What if I need 6 copper ore?
Yeah, exactly. Like in that moment, so many times, Isaac, you've asked me if I've got something, and you have it.
Yeah,
I've got it.
Something
I can't
rogue.
be that person that's there for you if I actually conduct proper inventory practice. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm going to grab some steel pipes. And by steel pipes, I of course mean steel beams. Because we need to start running this train back, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm hoping our train is profitable. You reckon the most profitable trains are freight trains? They must be, right?
Surely.
There's no way commercial train. There's no way there's a commercial train that's more profitable than the most profitable freight train.
No, I mean, it's fairly well known that commercial trains are just kind of
not profitable.
Not very profitable at all, yeah.
It's because they're silly humans, man. They want so much space, and they want to be able to eat.
And they don't turn. Yeah, exactly. Right.
You know, if you cram them in like cattle and just like make them deal with it, they'll be fine.
Freight doesn't complain.
That's the thing.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Freight doesn't complain. Even live freight, like animal freight, they don't complain. They just get forced into the crab spaces, and then that's it.
That's it. No, that's true, man. That's true. They don't complain. Is this better, chat? Is it better to not have a tip? No, maybe actually. All right, I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back. I think I have what it takes to place down like the station and the freight carts and all that kind of jazz.
Okay, good. Did you go home for that?
Yeah, and I'm back. I'm here. I also have more concrete.
Perfect.
Should we need more concrete? So I'm here.
Most likely.
So we're connecting this up, right?
We are. Yeah.
We're zoopling this.
We're zooping. Yeah, I'm out.
So are we wanting to do then like are we want to do like a left-hand drive train?
Oh right, I see what you mean. So because there's gonna be 2 sets of tracks here.
Well, I think. Well, there doesn't need to be 2 sets of tracks. I think we can, in theory,
use the same track for the train to go back and forth and loop it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think there's even a way you can do it without looping it. I don't know how you do it, but I think you can kind of just like have it drive. Like you might have to put like a train front on each side, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like a real trains, I guess.
Yeah. But even if we do loop it at either end, I think we can have it come up and down the same line.
The same way. Okay.
Yeah. Whether or not that's necessary, like we could have two tracks, right? We could have it come up on the left and then come back down on the right. That can also work, and that might even be preferable. Maybe I don't know.
It depends, I guess. If we ever want to add more trains, that will definitely be the way to go.
Yeah, and I think we probably do want to add more trains. Whether we want to add more trains going specifically over here is a different question. But
to the oil zone.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that we need train station all the way at the end, right? So we're gonna have the train station. So are we gonna have the train kind of slide in Like, is it going to curve? Because I assume the track's going to be on here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like a bus, like a bus stop.
Exactly, yeah, a little bus stop. Like it dips in and then dips back out, right?
Yeah, maybe. We've got the space for it, so I guess it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't harm us. That's true.
Doesn't harm us.
So we're thinking like this for the station, and then behind it we have just a never-ending number of freight platforms.
Yeah.
Like this. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that.
Nice.
Look at the size of this thing.
Nicely.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
so obviously we need
copper accents and stuff.
So I set it to default for my
nice
construction, so it goes down like this by default by now. It looks like a real port, man.
It really does, doesn't it?
With the water,
it looks like a shipping port.
That's what I'm saying.
On the water as well.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to tear down some more of this thing, because we probably need a bit of a wide berth coming into this.
Definitely, yeah, to curve it. I'm not sure how much better they've made the train tracks since we've last played this, because the train tracks used to be quite haphazard, I guess. They used to be like conveyor belts, right, where it wouldn't curve very nicely and it would do all kinds of weird things.
I think they're still not going to curve very nicely, is the thing.
Okay, there's no like R button to make it nice.
Actually, that's a good point. I mean, the R button might do like straight again, like it does with belts, but let's have a look. So if I take a thing here, no, there's no build modes for railway.
Right. Okay.
So we're wanting, I guess, to have. Are we wanting to have this? Can I kind of bring this way? Are we wanting this like centered here-ish, or are we wanting this? I assume we want kind of centered on the.
Yeah.
On the road, like this, right?
I think so. Yeah, that I think like that. I'm assuming the train will if it the texture of the train is wider, and it hits like it goes through power poles and stuff. It's not gonna stop. It will just clip through.
Is this
guy gonna bounce?
He's fine.
Oh no, he's a little bounce.
Like he ultimates his stuff. So I think these two are like centered on their respective tiles with like a one wide gap in the middle. So if we want to loop it, I think that's good.
It looks like that.
So we want to kind of bring this over to here, right? But we're trying to, I guess, get like the shortest.
Yes.
Little line.
Like a little S curve.
Yeah. Object is messing with another object's clearance. I think that's like not a.
Is that just the same like with belts where you can click it anyway?
I think so. Yeah. Let's bring it out a little bit. Let's have it like that. I don't know if that's actually good or not. But then you want like the tightest little S curve. We can muster.
That we can try and fathom.
So maybe like this.
It's a bit of a fine balance getting it to go blue, isn't it?
That comes out too wide.
That's like
we might have to shift the dock
backwards.
Because like it might be easy to start from this side and kind of try and work the other way, but like getting a bit of a curve in is kind of
quite difficult.
It's just it's a bit close. I think the station. That is.
Yeah.
Because like we can bring this in. Would that connect?
Okay.
I don't know, like that maybe.
Yeah. That works. Just a little bit of overhang, but that's nothing that little bit of concrete can't fix. Yeah, nice.
Right, like this. And I guess like this.
There you go. Yeah, that works.
And then it's kind of just the hardest part then is I guess mirroring this on the other side.
Yeah, like as closely as possible.
Yeah.
Probably not exactly, but
how many tiles out do we go?
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've gone 7 extra tiles out. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that from the freight?
From the freight, or it might be 8 actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In fact, this is going to be a good way to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8.
8 tiles. Okay, could you come and confirm on this side that it's set up correctly then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This I think is
good.
Is good.
Okay, good. So we're gonna go from here, kind of outwards then. So this is gonna go this way, which is fine. And I don't know if I've made that too close, potentially. So where have I?
I'm gonna get like a vantage point.
Yeah, trying to mirror this is tricky now.
And see how I can.
How you've
done this.
So the straight line kind of comes right up to the edge of the 8th tile that's out, and then it curves in. Okay. No, I do really, I love the design on the freight train, the freight cargo train dock things.
Yeah, with the little Fix-It logo. I know it's going to be so good because half this stuff's going to start moving around, isn't it? Like the little loady things at the top and like all of those things. You just know it's gonna have that like animations to it.
Okay, so we're coming in from here to like maybe here, is that right? Or
let me see. Let me have a look.
How's your vantage on that?
You've done a fairly well-angled curve there. So
oh, that's a bit too much. Okay.
Yeah, the curve's a little bit more soft.
More soft, so it's more like this?
Yes, it is more like that. Yeah. That's pretty good.
How's that looking?
Okay, let's have a look.
Does that look basically the same?
So that's like a S curve like that. And then on this side,
you got a couple wire, man?
Yeah, no, it's pretty close, you know.
Nice.
It's pretty close.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
that's this looks good.
Do you have?
Yeah, that's good.
Any copper wire?
I do. I've got loads.
Nice. Also, do you have any rubber?
I do not, unfortunately.
That's okay. Rubber is pretty
wire.
close by via our little hypercannon. I say no, I have
nice. So yes, because it's just over at oil.
It might even be faster to
good.
walk it at this point.
Good.
Jeez. Could you connect power up as well to that train station?
Let me do that. The train station. So I guess one of the it shouldn't be too big of an issue given how much power we've got now. But I wonder how much power that this whole thing is going to use.
It says that the electric locomotive requires between 25 and 110 megawatts of power to move.
Okay.
I think it is basically dependent on like the speed at which it's going at, or like the maybe the amount of cargo, and also maybe like the incline potentially. But
sure.
But basically 100 megawatts, I think, is a fair little estimate as to the power usage of the train, which for now I think is fine. Our power usage has gone up substantially with the advent of this new, Gigafactory Mark II.
Yes.
I think we're still holding steady though. Like our max consumption now is 3,200, which is only 300 away from from our max, but we're only really using about like 1,1700.
Okay, because a lot of things are just
like fully backed up
offline, or like they're backed up, and
you don't want to get backed up, man.
You don't.
No, not in Satisfactory at least.
We've got power poles here. So does each one of these bad boys need their own separate electrical connection?
I don't know, but if they're all red, then I would assume maybe. If you just connect up the front one and see if they all come online or not.
Yeah,
I'd assume they'd connect, but I actually don't know.
Yeah, no, it is just the front.
Nice.
Kind of nice, actually. And now this whole thing, I think, is powered. Yeah, there's no other like little electric symbols. And I suppose the power consumption will just go up. The more freight platforms you add, I'm not sure how it works, or if it's just the train.
I think it's just the train, man.
That uses power. Is it just the train? That's all right then. That's pretty good.
I don't know that to be the case. Look at this, man. Our train down. I don't know that, but I would assume that the station itself doesn't use power?
You wouldn't think so. But it does need power, right? So it probably uses something.
Look at this. I can drive the train, man.
Yo, I'm going to get on top. Can I get in?
I mean, we should. No, it's probably not a great idea to ride it currently because it's going nowhere. But we can hook this up. So we need to go build another station, man. At the bottom?
At home.
Well, two more.
Oil.
If we're going to go pick up oil and rubber, we need to go do that right as well.
Yes. Okay, let's go and do that then.
And I guess, so are we committing to doing the loop?
I think so. Given that we've built this to one side, like we've got the two tracks here, I think it would
behoove us.
It would, yeah. We should do it.
Okay. And thankfully, it doesn't seem very expensive at all in terms of steel pipes.
And beams. I see this. It's only one of each per,
I guess, in fact,
like little block.
Yes. So I assume, Nick, that we are giving away, and by giving away, I mean giving up on Truckee?
On Truckee McTruckface. I mean, he does have the center. I know his pathing isn't currently set like that, but he does have like the center of the tracks to go through if we really wanted.
How well does this come up here?
How's that?
I mean, like, I think it's gonna be fine. Like, I don't think the train is gonna collide with the foundation. Like, it looks horrible. Where are you, man? Oh, you're over there.
I'm just down the track. I'm just seeing if I can build the other.
You got enough like stuffs?
Do I have enough stuff? Is a good question. I've got some stuffs, to be fair. I got like a couple hundred of each.
Okay, yeah, that's
so I'll do as much as I can. Really.
Right. Yeah, it looks a little dicey over here, man. You'll see when you come up.
Is there a way to lock this straight?
I don't think so, but
without
like
just
you can. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but there is a line on the center of the asphalt, which I've been.
Have you been using that as a guide?
A guideline,
yeah. Yeah, let me do that.
It's like it's a little awkward when you guys put it down at first, but you want to put it down. Oh, I guess you could just pull from what's already there, but yeah, there is a center piece of asphalt.
The line is good actually.
Yeah.
No, the line is good.
Get out of here, freaking fluffy tail ass heaven rhino man. Jeez. Let me tweak this. This looks horrible. I know I'm gonna be able to make it look better because we've got this slight incline.
Does it have to like basically like it's just gonna have to follow that incline?
Well, it clipped when I did it initially.
Oh, I see.
But I think it looks like it's actually fine. Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Nice. It's like a fine
wine. Well, I guess the next question is, where do we want to put the train station for this section? Do we want to get one on this left side?
I think so. I think that would make the most sense.
And do we want it again over the water? Do we want it kind of the dock?
Like
it doesn't necessarily need to be.
Yeah. No, I think
it kind of does though, right? Like we can't put it. We could put it here, but it'd look a bit silly just having like.
It would. I think it would have to. We'd have to build out over the water.
So we do want to dock out again. So the thing is, we don't necessarily need to have all 5 freight carts at all of the locations, right?
That's right, because we're like for here we're only picking up.
Like there is an option for an empty platform like this. And I think we could even do that at the other platform. Like we've put down 5 freight platforms, but obviously we only need like 3 of them if we're picking up oil and rubber here, right?
Yeah.
So I think instead of basically what we're going to do is take what we have at the other end where you did the splitting at the other end. And I think we're going to do that. I guess we're going to undo that splitting.
Yes. Yeah.
Because here it's already split, right? We merge it in the dock, in the truck station. But if we just never merge it in the truck station, then it's not a problem.
It's just going to go individually into the train.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you are correct. Like it does that job for us, basically, which is good.
So we want, I guess, like this, and then
I think so. Yeah, I'm just wondering how we're gonna loop this around. There probably is enough space to do like.
I see. Like coming.
I'm wondering if this had to be turned 90 degrees, and then you do kind of the loop around here. So it kind of the train turns right.
So the train's coming down this way, right? It's coming down, and then it's going to turn around. I don't know how tight the turn can be, but it's going to turn around and come into this station. I think it might be fine, man. Let's have a look. So if we are happy for the front 2 carts to be plastic and rubber, like the front 2 freight carts, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got any motors?
I don't, unfortunately. I've got rotors if you have any stators.
That's fine. I'm already back home, Nick. I'm already back home.
Okay, he's used the special button.
I've used the special button.
Special respawn button.
Yeah.
I don't like when you use that, you die. It feels like I've lost the game.
I think that's kind of how respawning works, though, man.
I suppose.
Gosh,
that's
man,
true.
Our double crate is full of motors, man.
Nice. Oh,
to the brim.
That's crazy, given the situation for motors beforehand.
Okay, do you want to, in that case, man, I'll come back and give you some more steel. Do you want to keep running that
the
train line? Yeah. All the way home?
Back. Basically, all the way back home, right? So, yeah, I'll do that.
I think at home, we're probably going to want a different location for our final station.
Not where the truck station
I think so, yeah. I was thinking of building a platform, like a sky platform that's kind of in line with
the rest
the height of the other factory,
Sure,
kind of on the other side of the glass mirrors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so basically, I guess in that situation, what we could do is the truck station has a ramp that goes down.
I think we just don't go down.
We just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we might go down a little bit, but nowhere near as much as the truck station is. Yeah. Okay. Wait,
hello.
You are here. So here you go. Take some steel.
Thank you.
Beams. You got steel pipes?
I have 93 steel pipes.
I'll give you some more, man. There you go.
200 will do. Yeah, that'll be good.
But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I think this is all we need. I don't know. I'm assuming that you don't have to, and I could be wrong here, but I'm assuming you don't have to build the train station with enough freight platforms for all of your freight trains.
You wouldn't think so, right? Like, would it just... What would its behavior be? It would just refuse to dock or something? Like,
that's the thing. You can't put down these empty platforms like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if we should put down 5 of those just for fun.
Yeah, unless it's necessary, unless we find out that the train does require it.
Because without those, it's going to be easier for us to loop. But with those, it's going to be more difficult for us to loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So, I suppose we'll find out.
Yeah, I'll build it without. Actually, I'll just see how it goes here. Let's have a look.
Okay, nice. So here we go.
Getting rid of this. Getting rid of this is going to be horrible though, because there's so much stuff in it. You don't need enough. That's correct. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jim.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
Good.
Right, here we go. Build the railroad back.
Do you think you'd be a good train driver?
I think so. I've always thought, I would. It's like being a pilot, but not
in the sky.
Not as critical, I guess.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, although I have heard that when trains go wrong, they go quite wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And I suppose actually, if you look at the statistics, trains are less safe than planes.
Is that true?
Yeah, planes are number 1.
Is that true?
That's true. Planes are number 1. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if planes are number 1.
No, dude, planes are definitely number 1. Yeah.
Number 1 in what?
Quite a wide margin. It's insane.
For what? The number 1 in?
It's number of deaths caused per journey.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
yeah.
Skateboards.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Wheelies are definitely higher. No one dying from wheelie travel, man.
People be dying from wheelies, dudes.
Nah, the deaths per 100,000 wheelie travels is definitely lower than the deaths per 100,000 planes.
Dude, wheelies is high.
Nah, not a chance, man. Not a chance.
People be dying from wheelies.
So hold on though, but do people jumping in front of trains, do they count as train deaths? Because I don't think that's fair.
No, they don't count as train deaths.
Well, then how are people dying on trains?
Derailments, man. But it's very rare, right? Yeah. It's incredibly rare, but plane deaths are rarer.
Planes are number 1 safest transport? I don't think that's true.
No, it's true.
No, I don't think
absolutely
it's true. I understand what people are saying in terms of like they're safer than cars, they're safer than the bus maybe, but I think people are not taking in uncommon forms of transport, man.
yeah.
like wheelies. Unicycle, you're right.
Unicycle, but people definitely are dying on unicycles. You can't balance on those bad boys.
No, there's definitely more safe ways to travel. There's no way that an aeroplane is the safest way to travel, man.
So I think that the statistic is more people die in airports than on planes.
That sounds right. But like, what about traveling with the U.S. Secret Service? That's definitely lower rate of death. 100%.
I mean, I think
100%.
JFK would beg to differ.
That's one person. More than one person. It's not like no one has ever died in a plane.
Dude,
it's like this zero deaths.
Secret Service, lots of deaths.
No, not a
per
single
journey though.
one,
We're looking at per journey, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The Secret Service, they do a lot of journeys, man.
Not as many as planes.
No, they don't. But even then, I think even as a percentage, I think they're going to be better.
Nah, I don't think so.
I do. Like, how many presidents have died while in the custody of Secret Service? Not many.
Quite a lot.
No, I don't think that's true.
No, it's true, man. How many
presidents do you think have died while in the custody of Secret Service?
At least 2, and there's not been many.
And how many journeys do you think they've taken?
I don't know, but it's less than
millions.
It's less than planes. Nah, it's less than planes.
I don't think so, man.
Nah, man. It's true, and that's the end of it. See ya.
No, I don't think that's true. I think that's a generic statement. I don't think the data's there. I don't think people have the data on all of the modes of transport.
The data.
If you claim that that planes are the safest major form of transportation, then I will agree.
So I want to know what counts as unmajor.
What counts as unmajor is just things that are not major. Things that are not commonly thought of as large modes of transportation. You said that aeroplanes are the number one at safest transportation, which I think is false.
Yeah, that's true.
10 years of U.S. transport safety data. The analysis is done for the U.S. only using data provided by the Bureau of Transport Statistics. The vehicles analyzed are presented below. Who's the lowest here? Let's have a look.
Who's the lowest?
The lowest, fatality-wise, ferry boats, Nick. 4.
Ferry boats?
Yeah.
4.
Private planes way higher than commercial and commuter planes.
Private planes is
so checkmate, by the way. Safe. But trains are worse than planes, but ferry boats are the lowest. Yeah. According to the Bureau of Transport Statistics, ferry boats from 2010 to 2019.
I'm gonna, but that's just in the US. I'm not. I need the world data.
Nope.
Isaac.
See,
I need to find me the world data.
People are out here repeating facts that they've not verified.
I need you to. I need to show me the global. I want the global data. I know. I've been on some pretty funky ferry boats, man. Dear.
But no, man, I knew it. Have you got one more concrete to put this?
I knew the ferries. You always knew it was the ferries.
Have you got one more concrete, man, to put this last diagonal tile down here?
I have 2 concrete.
Okay, well, it's taken in the time it's taken you to answer me. The depot has filled up.
Does it come in? There you go. Okay. Is that gonna? Okay, yeah, that looks good.
But I think we don't even need to. I think someone said 3 out and 3 across is like a perfect.
Is the perfect curve
thing. So like 1, 2. I guess we could probably bring it like a perfect right angle. That is. So like 1.
And you want like a belt style.
And then like 1, 2, 3. Like.
Oh, I see how you're calculating.
It's a bit wide there though.
That's the problem, right? It might be like a really good right angle, but it might not be perfect for the track.
How's that?
That looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that looks good.
But if I develop a new mode of transport, Nick, and I do it once and I don't die, I automatically win, no?
Yeah, you would. I want you to do it. I want you to. What would it be? I want to know what it would be.
I'm gonna print out a Bitcoin and use it as a wheel to roll on. I'm gonna ride Bitcoin, Nick.
I would love to see that, man. I think you would come the price if you did that. If it's $1 million Bitcoin instantly. Oh, I messed this one up.
Okay, so as I was saying, I think that kind of over here, we're gonna have to figure out where the train is going, right, before we can continue from there, I think, because over here, I was kind of thinking of expanding out
that bit
like
to kind of then meet the road,
right? Do you see what I mean, though? Like from here.
I see what you mean.
Now, I don't know whereabouts we want the train to actually...
Yeah. To go
stop. Yeah. Let's maybe go... I also quite like the idea of having a bit of a gap. Right? So I don't want it touching the building necessarily. We might have some belts going into the building, but I'm happy for those to kind of be over the nothingness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does kind of look a bit like an opera house, that's true.
It does, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me of the Sydney one. Just much more pointy.
Yeah, and long.
And long. And full of machines rather than opera singers. Okay, so you're... Yeah.
So I'm going to leave a bit of a gap. Maybe one more. And then I'm going to go... I don't know how wide this needs to be. How wide? It's, I guess, 3 wide is the initial bit, but then we obviously need to come in and then kind of tilt off for a depot, for a station, right?
That's the thing. And the station obviously is, we've deemed approximately 12
long
plus wide. Depending on which way you want the train to come in, obviously.
Yeah, well, so I assume it's going to come in like this.
Yeah, you would think so.
I need more copper wire.
So the 12 is okay. You need.
It's gonna be. I can go get some. That's fine. It's gonna be an odd angle coming in here, man.
yeah. I guess.
He guessed.
I guess what? I guess we can build the tracks to match that. I guess we can just YOLO it. Yeah, no, this should be fine. This should be fine. We can the train will deal with it. We'll get the train to deal with it.
The train will deal with it.
The train will deal with it. Oh, I'm finally out of fuel. Let me get some from the
from the shop.
Dimensional
it's all out, man.
That's so good.
For some reason.
Did we want to?
I
just took it. Yes, I can give you some if you're almost out as well.
I'm good.
Do we want to whip up that thing that lets you upload from your inventory to the?
I don't think we could afford it, could we?
I think we can. Let me have a quick look. It is Alien Technology. So 3 Mercispheres, 17 computers, and 29 glowy things. I think if we take down one of these uploaders, we've got the Mercispheres. Yeah, because we've got 2 Mercispheres here. We've got 47 of the glowy things, and then it's just 17 computers, which I assume we have. Assume computers have been chucking.
Yeah, no, I forgot our computers, man. I forgot that we set those up last time.
Yeah. Shall I unlock that?
Yeah, let me go get computers for you, man.
You're gonna get the computers, yeah. And then I've got the other stuff.
I'm already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about this. I need to redo this computer setup because it looks horrible. It's not like in I didn't even color the machines. They're the only machines I've not colored because I'm going to tear them down. but let's go take a look. What's your guess here? How many computers?
Ooh.
I'm going to guess 300.
I'm just going to guess like 2 rows, but maybe then
2 rows of 50 per slot. So you're thinking like 1,000.
Yeah, I reckon a lot.
We've got 241. Like 5 slots.
Right,
How many do we need?
We need 17.
Oh,
just
okay,
17.
Cool.
Yeah, easy.
How many? What about for a next unlock, man? Like if we did want train signaling.
If we did want train signaling, we would need 50 computers, 400 steel pipes, and 1,000 sheets.
Copper sheets,
which I assume we have.
What about the blueprint marker? Is there anything?
So the blueprint marker is 100 computers.
Yep.
100 heavy modular frames, 400 rubber, and 50.
We don't have any heavy modular frames, man. Those are.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's not big.
Those are out now.
Pipeline Engineering Mark II is again 50 heavy modular frames, but then just 1,000 plastic and 1,000 rubber.
There you go, man. Here's 50 computers on the ground.
Thank you.
Just for you, man.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna have to take down this dimensional depot uploader.
Okay, so I've got the 5 depots down, I think.
Okay, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got the 5 like freight unloaders down. Right, these are here and good to go. So now we just need to, like after that, I need to build out more platforms. We need to loop it round. Oh, man, research complete. We've done it.
Yeah.
So now we can just drag and drop.
Yeah, you can drag and drop at the bottom there.
So like, you have no motors, right?
I have no motors.
If I do this, I wonder how long it takes. To do the full 20? No.
No, it's.
But I assume that works whilst I close my inventory. Like I assume it keeps going.
2, 3.
Okay.
Inventory and matter belonging to the pioneer.
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
Oh gosh, sorry. I was a bit confused by Eda's words there. The good news here, man, by the looks of it, is that like you can just like throw 5 stacks of something in there and it's just going to slowly upload. So
that's it. And there's no limit, right, to the amount of stuff you can upload to the cloud. There's no cloud storage limit, is there?
I don't think there's no limit to the amount of stuff that you can have like total, like the number of individual items. There is obviously a limit as to how many of each individual item you can have in.
Yeah.
But I think that's also changeable with upgrades, right? So I'm just like, can you just throw like 5 things in that like you have?
I think so, man.
Like I'm going to throw in computers, copper sheets. I'll throw in copper wire.
Throw in SAM fluctuators.
Yeah, there you go. It does only do one thing at a time, but like if we just leave those uploading, like we'll have
it just happens in the background, doesn't it? Yeah, like copper wire. Yeah, like you've got copper wire uploading. I'll upload copper wire too.
The fact there's 5 slots each means it's almost like we've got 10 depots. Like obviously it's not going in automatically, but still.
It's so good. And then obviously you take the best thing is you take them out instantly. It's not like you have to wait.
That's the thing.
And you take them out.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you got computers. Let me put computers in 2. Let's go with...
Okay,
do we
want to push this further forward to provide extra space for potentially more freight carts in the future? Or...
Probably.
Well, so the alternative to that is that if we want more freight carts in the future, are we actually instead just going to do different trains to where we can do... Instead of having one super long train with 12 carts, do we want to just keep it to no more than, like, say, 5 freight carts? But if we have, like, multiple trains stopping at the station, they can unload at the same... I guess the trouble there is that if they're unloading different things... Although even then a smart splitter would work.
I know what you mean. So you basically use each of these freight platforms as, like, a dual-purpose thing. Different items get...
Yeah, like, if we had a different train going out in a different direction to bring back, like, caterium, coal, and copper, right? We could have...
And then the smart splitters would route...
Exactly.
Whatever that is to the right place. Yeah, depending on how fast these are, the transfer rate on these, that's probably could be all right.
Yeah, I think it might be just like a conveyor belt output speed, man.
If that's the case, then that's...
So I think the train will empty almost instantly into the cargo, the platform.
Yeah,
and I think it's how fast we can pull out.
Each of these freight platforms do have an outgoing transfer rate number at the top.
But again, like with the truck station, I think that's going to tell us how many it's moving, not how fast it can go.
Okay.
I think it's going to move the whole train's worth in one go.
Okay.
Anyway, this is here. So this is where we want the first line to come in, I guess, right? Like we want our... Yeah. Again, I don't know if we want to bend into this or if we just want to make it so that it comes up onto this.
Yeah, I
don't think it really matters.
No. Are we kind of capping over the home base area here? Are we kind of building a ramp over it?
That's yeah. So I don't really contemplate how to connect this up. I figured we'd kind of come down, maybe just like diagonally this way from like where we're.
Yeah.
From there.
Okay.
Like it's going to be such an awkward looking train.
It is going to be quite awkward looking. I suppose I'll just have to back it right.
Like I guess we could. I get what you're saying. Like were you saying we just kind of go this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that as well.
To the left. Yeah.
Like you think we just have a corner? Yeah, sure. That probably makes more sense.
And then just move.
We could always move this stuff inside.
Base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or exactly. I was going to say on top, but on top is now inside because it's got a roof. Somewhat of a roof, I guess.
Put it underground, man. That'll do.
Yeah. To be fair, can you? I mean, we shouldn't. But can you actually build the train track through?
Oh, we could probably leave this here. Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
Yeah, probably.
Whether or not, like you said, it's a good idea or not is kind of TBD.
Different conversation. Yeah.
So where I wanted to go,
pretty much straight and left, right?
But I assume that let me turn the autopilot off on the truck.
On the truck, sure.
So he stops. So disable autopilot. You can stay there. You're decommissioned for life now, my friend. You did good while you lasted.
Well done. You did do good service, to be fair.
He did
good service.
He did okay service most of the time. Nick, I think we're looped up, man.
This is good.
Could you this is already powered as well. Like it looks like. Did you connect this up to power or the station?
Didn't.
Oh, I guess so. I think power might cover over the train tracks.
Yeah, maybe then. Maybe just one station needs to be connected. Yeah, maybe.
Slight issue. I think our hypertube cannon might have a slight roof in the way.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit the roof real hard.
Right. Let me try this. What I want to know is, how can this be solved?
I think we've put the train in the perfect position for it not to be solvable.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Oh yeah, that's...
You got. It looked like for a second you wanted to fly out. But yeah, I think if you look at, like through the hole in the top at where the hypertube cannon goes, it's like right, maybe here.
Oh yeah.
It goes right at the train track.
What about like? What about like these slots here?
I think that's too far back. I think that's way too far back.
It really just goes kind of quite far up, doesn't it? You could, if you do a little.
Oh,
did that work?
I went. I'm going.
Oh, okay.
If you wait there, man, I'll come get you.
Okay.
Because I can bring the train. We put a train down. We just left it at
Okay, nice.
at Depot 2, which I don't even know the name of our other outfits.
Oh yeah, one of them's called I forgot the name. Well, one of them has a name that's just
Skovne?
yeah, something like that. Very IKEA furniture.
Okay, I'm coming, man.
All right, I'm ready.
It tells me the power usage. So yeah, as we... Oh no, yeah, so you hit 110 megawatts surprisingly quickly. Oh, and then power does go down on a straight line, though.
Okay, so it's not a straight amount.
No, someone mentioned... And then it goes up. No, it kind of wobbles. Someone mentioned it was something to do with, like, torque or something, but...
Right.
Because, like, I'm at max speed now, 120. I'm only using 29 megawatts on a straight.
Okay, and then so it's just on the inclines that it goes up to 110.
It wasn't even the incline. It was me, like, accelerating. That took a lot of power.
Okay. So it's a momentum-based thing as well, then.
They're not much faster. I think the Explorer was, like, 110 kilometers per hour max.
Right. I suppose the Explorer had to slow down on the turns, whereas the train doesn't.
Yeah, I guess.
It just kind of keeps going. Oh yeah, I see you in the distance. I'm just at the dock.
I see the Opera House. I'm coming. Oh yeah, no, we pick up some speed. Oh, 130, 140, 150. Like they maybe they're not hard limited like the other ones are when it comes to speed because they're carrying that speed.
I'm gonna drop onto the back.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it.
Oh, you're right on the back.
I'm right on the back. I just caught it. Yo, this is fast.
That's what. Well, I gained a lot of speed coming down. So I'm at 120. It's gonna slow down as we go up here. 107, 105.
It's like a bloody roller coaster.
199, and then we're back up 102, 105.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It camps out at 120 on the straights. Like we've hit it now.
Okay.
But as I go down here. 130,
it's gonna really speed up.
140, 150, 160 almost. And then you keep that speed because now we're locked at 158 as we go forward here.
And we're going to carry that speed as we turn.
I think we're going to lose a little speed as we turn, but... Oh, there's no track! What the heck is this? What is this?
Oh, dear.
Nick, what is this?
Oh, dear. Can you build like one set of tracks? No. Yeah, you got it.
What happened here?
I have no idea.
Nick trying to prove his point about train derailments.
Yeah. It's not safe, Isaac. It's not safe. There's no tracks in the air, Isaac. Okay, here we go. Let's pretend we were at 158 Ks.
Yeah, okay. So we're back up at 110, 115.
It does on kind of like level.
Oh, yeah, it kind of holds its speed.
On level tracks, it holds its speed quite well and kind of gets to
max speed quite quick.
Gets to speed quite quick, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Here we go. Gosh, yeah.
Look at this, we're going.
Thing, yeah. Like I can see, like the roof panels are freaking vibrating on this thing, like as part of the animation. Kind of mad.
I like the heat animation from these like electric engine bits.
Yeah, I saw that from afar when you were coming down to me. Actually, that was kind of crazy.
A little bit of an incline here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, not bad.
We lost 2 kilometers an hour, and then gained 0 coming down, but that's fine.
All right, here we go. Nice loop.
Yep, a little close to the truck station there, but nothing too bad. A little bit,
but that's going to be removed, so that's okay. And then it will do its unloading.
So,
here. It's fine.
No, I'm sorry. I tried to. It takes a long time to stop.
Oh, we tried to stop there. I forgot you're driving manually.
I am driving manually.
Yeah, the roof panels all close here. Wow.
Yeah, back. It takes the braking forces is difficult. I want to hook these up. I want to get plastic and rubber.
You want to actually get some freight load in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh, it takes so much.
Gosh, it has like the full like the sound of train wheels and everything, like the screeching sound. Okay, that is awesome. The way the steam comes off and everything.
So
damn, this is cool.
We just need, like, I guess the fuel is no longer necessary here. We need to disconnect this.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just
So I've been told. I saw a thing that we should we should probably have a container, like a storage container, before, like a buffer, basically, before the bit here, because there's like, I think so basically we can pipe into the freight platform, right?
Yeah.
but as soon as the train pulls in, the belts stop pumping into the freight platform for the time whilst it's like loading onto the train.
Okay, so you want to use the crate for stuff to go into while the train is here.
Yeah, I want to do this and this. And I'll do like a double load, I think, here. We'll do like...
Yeah, might as well.
This and this.
Given the way they line up.
Yeah, it's probably way more throughput than we need for our current production because we're not really making that much rubber and plastic, but that future-proofs us quite nicely, I think. Okay, so this is good then. Do we want to rename these? Or do we want to name them... I
think so.
Lecky.
Instead of Lecky, which is a nickname for a electrician.
Electricity, yeah. So how do we rename it?
That's a good
hold on, up
question.
here, maybe train station.
Oh, you just press E on the train station. Actually, not on the time.
Oh, yeah, you can change the name here. What do you want to call it? Oil and rubber? And what about oil is good?
Oil is good. TM.
Oil is good. TM. I wonder if I can put in like the tiny little TM icon, like the
You probably can, yeah. I always go on Google, type in TM symbol, copy and paste, for that kind of thing.
So let's have a look here then. So if I get back into the train, which, hold on, first things first, man. I assume that we want a brushed copper finish train like this.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, gosh. Very steampunk. So are these just going to automatically drop crates onto these?
I think so. I'm assuming that I can like manually stop here.
Like a button to do it or something. I'm kind of watching from the back here so as not to be in the way.
Who knows? Okay, hold on. If I go... So edit timetable. Edit timetable. So we're going to go oil is good. Add. Then we're going to go to... Skovde. Then we're going to Wuppertal, right? Save changes.
I think so.
Turn on self-driving. So is it going to stop here? It is. And then presumably... Oh, there we go. We're docking. We're docking.
It's doing something. Let me get on top of the train then.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Here we go.
Yo.
And it's going to load us up. And we're going to take it all with us.
Oh, I love the animations of this game.
Such a satisfactory little drop.
It is, isn't it? God, they've got every little movement down to a T, even just like the little wiggles and stuff like that of like the hooks. Okay, so you're an autopilot now.
I am. I'm going to turn off autopilot. I'm going to turn off self-driving because we want to stop at the next location, right? To do the same here.
Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh, this aquatic train, man. You look out into the distance and there's not the other way, like out into the, like that way, yeah, there's just nothing there.
Yeah. It's beautiful, actually.
It gets up to speed fast, but it takes so long to slow down. Like I'm braking so preemptively.
Braking halfway back. Okay, let me, again, jump off.
Okay, so here, we don't need these two, right?
That's correct. Yeah, just these back two.
And so, like, we could, like, it might look better with them being there. What do you think? Like, do we leave them there, or do you just put the empty freights on like that? 'Cause those are empty platforms. Or do you like the look of having all of the big, even if they're not going to do anything?
Even if there's nothing actually belting into them.
Yeah, I also quite like the look
I
of
think,
them.
I think have them. I think this might be, you got it flipped. Perfect. Yeah.
No, I'm with you here, man.
Yeah.
So here, did I actually set up smart plating back here at the start of the episode?
That is the question.
Let's have a look.
So over here is what we were saying, kind of smart plating, and then
I think we've got enough
screws.
docks, man. I think we were thinking smart plating, rotors, plates, and screws, but like there's not enough docks for that.
No, there isn't. Or the train carriage isn't long enough, unless you want to mix multiple things in each
like
car.
We could, but like it's just we got to filter it on the way out,
and then smart split on the way out. Yeah.
But I think we'll just do the 3 finished products.
Okay, so smart plating, and then
Rotors and rotors and
status.
No, reinforced iron plates.
Reinforced iron plates. Okay.
We'll just do those 3, I think. Would you buy an island, man?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can get some for real cheap, man. They're probably underwater in 5 years, but you can get some real cheap ones.
What are we classing as real cheap? Like 50 quid?
Oh, I think so. No, yeah. Let me see. There was a website for this that I've been on before. Buy an island.
Islands that are going to be not worth anything soon.com.
yeah. It's on Facebook Marketplace.
Gosh, yeah, I've got an island to sell you, man. If you're going to buy on Facebook Marketplace,
right? Price low to high. I'm on Private Islands Inc.
Findmyisland.com.
No, I want POA. Look at this one. This one's 26 grand.
Oh, wow.
This one's 50 grand in the Boca.
What's the deal though? Do you get to make your own laws?
I mean, you figure out those questions once you bought it.
Once you bought it, right?
You say yes.
Right.
Then you deem yes.
You're the one who makes the decisions there.
I can buy Blowfish Island for $79,000, man.
I guess you don't make your. I guess you probably can't make your own laws, but like, there's also not going to be any police on the island.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, you can get one in Australia for 1.6 million
yen,
either US dollars or Australian dollars. I'm going to assume
Aussie dollars.
I was going to say I assume US because I'm just islandseeker.com and this is in Australia.
Oh, I see.
You can get one in the Bahamas for 975 grand.
You'd hope it was Aussie dollars though, man. It's less, right?
But then it would be, gosh, I could buy it, get my mortgage sorted, man.
I guess.
There's one in Finland for 99,000 euros.
Oh, wow, that's a bargain.
It's got a few trees on it. It's got a little house. Honestly, it's got quite a nice little house on it, actually. It's cheaper than... Man,
do they get internet access though?
In London.
On the island?
What access, sorry?
Do they get internet access though on the island?
Oh, I mean, Starlink, man. Get yourself signed up to Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink is that big in Norway or wherever you said that is?
I think you can take it really anywhere, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you need to be in like in the satellites, like
in the zone.
Yeah, I don't think it's just like
the zone is. I think the zone's pretty good though.
Maybe.
I think Finland would be in the zone.
Oh, Finland, sorry, not Norway. Yeah. I apologize, Norway and Finland.
Yeah. Careful, Isaac.
Yeah.
Finland are actually very famous for making ferries, Isaac, which we've deemed are the safest mode of transport.
Yeah, that's true. Well, apparently there's still some contention as to whether they're the safest mode of transport. It's yet to be decided.
Yet to be decided.
Someone is not willing to accept the sncientific consensus.
No, so. I've decided that that they're not.
No, I know.
Based on how rocky they are when I get on them. Okay.
So I've decided that the way I'm going to do this, man.
Got your big conveyor lines here.
Yeah, so this, like, the rotors all go through all the splitters for the smart plating, and then only after there's excess do they come out and go to storage.
I think that's sensible.
Yeah, and I think we're going to do the exact same thing here with... I should probably have moved this across by one, actually. Let me disconnect that and try and stop these in their tracks. Because I think what I should probably do is reconnect this up. But then this line... here should connect to this here, and this should be for reinforced iron plates. And then for rotors, we should go to the third one.
I see.
Just so there's no belt crossings.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Big rotor energy. And then I'm going to put a dollar sign.
Nice.
On either side, actually.
Nice.
Like this. Good.
Nice.
Okay, so now, again, if I turn on...
testing this again, right?
Autopilot.
I'm going to jump onto the viewing side here.
Turn on self-driving. Okay. And again, this should just load in the stuff.
Just
the goods.
Automatic, right?
Big rotor energy. I forgot it says it in the top there. Kind of looks like it just says S, big rotor energy S.
Yeah, it does look like that. The dollar signs don't have as big of an accent on, do they?
No, it's when you get close, it's a very thin line in the middle that does make it a dollar sign, but just barely. Is anything in here? Oh yeah, there we go. We'll load it up.
Nice. Gosh, I love the front of the train, like these little like flaps.
It looks real good, right? The attention to detail is great. They
shake as the train's going, but then they also acted as an air brake when you're braking, like they like flip out. Okay, nice.
Meep.
Was that you?
No, that's automatic?
The train. No way.
I can.
You can manually.
We never did it, but you can also do it in the truck and the Explorer, man. There's a horn.
Oh, sure. Okay. God, yeah, this is... God, we have really industrialized this natural habitat, haven't we? We've ruined everything. All the wildlife is gone.
Ever so slightly, man. Ever so slightly.
Just a little bit.
Hey, now, we didn't tear down too many trees for this factory. We built it on the water, man.
Exactly. We're good for the environment. I assume that crash site up there has been seen too.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Someone in the chat suggested XXX smart plates. XXX, I quite like that as well.
Oh, yeah, I quite like that.
Oh, no, yeah, this one's also been taken.
Yeah, nice. There's one, there's a few around here.
Yeah, they've both been taken, man. They've both been taken.
Speaking of which, actually, I put a hard drive in the MAM. I wonder what that yielded.
So I'm going to turn off.
So you can turn off autopilot then. Oh, yeah, there's the air brakes.
I think we need to, such a slow brake.
Oh, no, yeah, you've done that. So you want to kind of...
I think this needs to be set to unload.
Sure.
Because by default, I think it's set to load. Unload in me, smiley face.
There we go.
How do I set this to unload? So I think...
you just press E, and then train settings.
I think we have to do it on... Oh. Go on.
So there's just a load and unload thing.
In train
so you
settings.
Can go...
No, there isn't.
So if you come... so you configure each freight
platform. I was going to say, yeah. But there's no train settings in the...
I'm on top of the... Yeah, I'm on top of each freight platform.
Yeah.
I set one of them.
Yeah, I'm doing the rest, man. Don't you worry. Here we go.
Yeah.
Unload.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Unload. Lovely. Okay.
I think that's all it is.
Yeah, so now it should just be a case of getting back in, turning this back on to turn on self-driving. I can then leave the train. And in theory, we should be about to see all of our dreams come true, man.
Yeah, stop in. And then all of these, right, should take stuff out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in theory, they're all going to load up onto the... I don't like the fact that the freight carts are not chromed.
Yeah, they've kind of...
kept the old style.
They've got the purple kind of colour scheme, don't they?
Yeah, I might be able to fix that. But I think that's just everything. I think everything will have moved then.
And that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I see smart placing here.
Yeah.
Reinforced iron plates here.
Again, we should have more
Rotors.
the next time around because they'll have time to kind of back up, right?
To back up, yeah, on the belt, yeah, plastic, and then I'm assuming this is rubber. Oh, that's so good.
So I'm kind of thinking then, from there, of putting some of the... I don't know if we've unlocked the walls with holes in. I don't think we have. But I think ticket-wise, we can unlock walls with, like, little conveyor belt holes in, so we can bring them in somewhat
just
easily.
Straight through here.
Straight through the walls, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got these conveyor walls. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do a window with conveyor.
Yeah, they just have to be just flat, like, wall.
I think that's
solid
fine.
wall.
It's $5.
Yeah, I think that's also fine. Because it's gonna... Most of the surface area is going to be taken up by conveyor hole anyway, I guess.
Yo, we got 5 tickets exactly in the sink. We got more. We got more elsewhere, but we got exactly 5 in the sink, which is nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to buy that.
Accumulating.
Buy all. Hello, Ada.
Walls are one of humanity's greatest inventions.
True.
They definitely stand above floors.
Okay. Thanks, Ada.
She didn't actually speak to me for that. That was all you.
She said, walls are one of man's greatest inventions.
Oh,
They
wow.
stand above floors.
Wow. Usually she speaks to both of us, but only you got that one.
I think I think it might be only the person who buys the stuff every time.
The stuff when it comes to the ticket machine. Yeah, that makes sense.
So there's pros and cons here, man. On the one hand, this is nice and straight, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of one thing. Because, like, if we... Under walls now, we have 3 walls. I'll show you them behind you here. We have 1 hole, 2 holes, and you'll never guess it, but it's 3 holes.
No way.
And, like...
So, I see what you're gonna say here. Is it not gonna quite line...
Like, this one lines up surprisingly nicely.
That lines up perfectly.
This one here, though...
Yeah, there has to be just a hole, or the belts have to
move.
Curve.
Yeah. Right. Like this does not.
No.
Even none of them really line up nicely.
Yeah, if you put down the wall first, you can kind of get the.
That's true, but so do we want the belts to bend then?
I think I think so.
Is it just every other one? I think it's every other one, like this. And I think we're back. I think there's a bit of weirdness where I think this is back to being good.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Just due to the.
Oh, maybe not actually. Though that might.
Spaced
Did I put that? Nope, that's still not.
I think
good.
that's not quite straight. Yeah.
The belt's not straight.
The belt's not straight.
No, I think the belt is. I think the belt is straight.
If you come up here, the belt.
Okay,
I think the belt's at an angle.
Okay. I'll forgive you, Nick, for that.
Yeah.
So you think?
Yeah. If you do it this way, I think that'll go down.
So
somewhat
do we want
straight.
just single hole walls then, like this?
Maybe, I think so. Yeah, because we're not running two things next to each other like too closely. So these are good.
Okay. So you want like this. I don't know about the copper finish, but
yeah,
that goes round.
It does give off the rose gold vibe, doesn't it? Of course, the game's done that.
Hold on, I got it. There we go.
There you go.
And then I'll redo this one just because.
Yeah, just to get it right in there.
Right in the hole.
Right in the hole.
All right. Oh, and there's one more here that I've just ignored. Good. I think we should also probably have buffers though coming out somewhere. So like we should probably have them come out into a container, a crate.
You want to put those in here?
We
just
could
in
put them
front
in
of
here.
the
Yeah,
holes?
that's true.
Yeah.
Actually, these all look surprisingly straight on the outside, man. Like I think they're on angles, but like
that's good. Okay, nice. Let me come up one of the roof holes here.
But like it doesn't look weird. Or at least I don't think it looks crazy weird,
no,
right?
it looks pretty good actually from outside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It must have just lined up nicely, potentially by accident. Actually, yeah. Because if this whole thing was notched just one to the right or left, all of these would have been slightly bent.
Yo, this is pretty good though, man.
Yeah, this is good. This is very good actually. Because you've lined them up. You've lined this up with the tiles. So I think that's why everything's lined up very nicely.
Nice. So you want double crates on the inside here?
I think so, yeah. And then we'll have loads of this stuff. And then...
Yeah. And then we can use them.
Can be sent to wherever needs to be gone. Or...
to wherever needs to be gone.
or to milestones.
It's a little... I mean, we could have put it further down just due to the fact that there's way more space further down. And that's likely where the advanced processing is going to be done. Like there's not...
Down, like a... Yeah.
Further down in the room, right?
I suppose we can always use the service level to take stuff down. And
true. It's just more work, right? Is the only factor to bear in mind, I guess, there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this has been a successful outing, man. We have managed to get
hasn't it?
The trains up and running. It's been another long episode, but the trains have managed to... The train is now ready, and so that's all going.
It's sorted. It's active. It's doing its thing.
And it shouldn't be that difficult for us to add more stuff to the train if we wanted to, right?
No. Just
extra platforms. Oh, look at that. He's just unloaded again. He's pretty fast.
Oh, nice. Yeah, look at him go.
Yeah, he's really zooming off.
Gosh. So how much stuff has he brought in? Yeah, fair amount of stuff. Obviously, just pretty much at the production rate of what's going on in that zone now. Yeah.
But I think, man, the next time... Well, first of all, do you want to hand in that railway signaling milestone real quick?
Yes, actually. Let's do that. So it's just steel beams and copper sheets, isn't it? So let's go have a look. So steel beams are, I think, over here.
I'll finish connecting this up. If you get the copper pipes first, steel pipes, sorry, they're in the steel beams.
Yeah.
I'll go get the copper sheets. I know where those are at.
Here we go. Here they are.
But I think, man, next episode, I think we kind of need to start focusing on automating these versatile frameworks, the motors and the alternating units or whatever they're called, the phase 3 stuff.
Yeah. I think that sounds
I don't know if we're going to be able to automate them very quickly. Like it might take them a while, for them to come online. But I mean,
the thing at the end, the
units.
They're fine. The engine control things. I think
the orb is not fine. I think that's like the hardest one.
We only need 100 of them.
But I think that's the hardest one still. I think so. Versatile framework, I think, is done basically.
Do we have we've got it coming in?
No, I think we just have all the items. So versatile framework, we need 2,500 of them. To make it, you need one modular frame, to make 2 of them and 12 steel beams. We saw before we've already got more than 1,250 modular frames, so that's fine. Whether or not we got 15,000 steel beams is TBD. That's why we turned it off, though. We've definitely got a full crate's worth, so we're close. As far as the next bit goes, the modular engine requires motors, which we've now got a ton of, smart plating, which we've just automated, and rubber, which we also have a ton of. So those might actually be fine, but they come in at a rate of 1 per minute, so 500 minutes is a bit wild. We'll have to get a few assemblers on that, or a few manufacturers on that. And then, finally, the last guy is called the Adaptive Control Unit. This requires, it's a 4-item recipe, Nick, and the 4 items are, per 1 adaptive control unit, you need 2 computers, 1 heavy modular frame, 5 circuit boards, and 5 automated wiring. We are automating almost none of that. We have computers, right? We don't have heavy modular frames. We need to automate that. We have circuits, but only enough to make the computers. We don't have excess. And we don't have automation for automated wiring, but we can set it up. So I actually think that the automated, the orbs at the end there are going to be the hardest part, despite the fact that we don't need that many of them.
Okay.
But I think we can make it work, man.
Sure.
And yeah, once we have heavy modular frames online, which I guess we'll also work on next episode, we're not too far away from finishing tier 6 as well, which is pretty
not bad,
good,
right?
Man.
Yeah,
it's
not
good.
bad. I was just looking at the hard drive that I researched at the beginning of the episode. It's given us a new recipe for computers.
Oh.
And it uses Caterium wire and rubber instead of copper.
Oh, I do see this, yeah. The normal recipe, if you hover over the computer, it shows you the normal recipe. The normal recipe is
cable
with
and
plastic. Yeah.
So it's substituted that for Caterium wire and rubber instead. Same amount of circuit boards.
They are made faster, though. It might actually be a good idea, man.
Okay.
Like, looking at this, like, the fact that it makes 3.75 per minute instead of 2.5 per minute, and it uses way less rubber than it does plastic. And, like, Caterium could be fine.
Good.
And we're not using it for anything else. We do need to revamp that setup, because I think computers are going to be offline now due to the fact that, like, because our computers are getting plastic from the truck station. Right?
Right, okay.
And that's like disconnected.
And these things here are not linked up yet.
To change that. Bingo.
Yeah.
But that's fine. So yeah, next time we'll come back, we'll look at working on that. Between episodes, I might do a little work setting up the versatile framework stuff, just because we've already had that set up before. It's just a case of putting an assembler down and then piping in the modular frames and the steel beams. So I might do that between episodes, because again, we need so many of them that if we start the next episode, it's going to take ages for that to come through. So I'll probably look at that. But then next time, we'll look at making those 2 other items. And I think, man, that we should be able to get the Phase 3 space elevator unlocked sooner rather than later. And I don't know, but I think that Phase 3 of the space elevator, is that the last phase?
I think it is, yeah. Then that just unlocks the final tiers, which are like 8 and 9, I think.
Let me check that. Let me open the space elevator here. Does that? No, unlocks tier 7 and 8. So there's one final phase to unlock tier 9.
No way, just for 1 tier.
Yeah,
damn.
But it's the last one,
surprising.
Man. It's the last one. Flip it back. Anyway, unfortunately, Nick, we're out of time for this episode of Satisfactory.